thank you so much for coming back on the show. Nice to have you here.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm thrilled to be here.
We didn't get to talk about this last time. Last time, he wasn't being sarcastic. He is thrilled to be here. Why do people laugh at that? When a guest comes out here, says they're thrilled to be on the Conan O'Brien show, and it gets a huge laugh.
That's not. It wasn't because they doubt that it's thrilling to be here. It was something about my delivery. You're off the hook. You're off the hook, man.
Pal.
It's also most of our audience is on a state work release program. That's why they're here.
They just laugh or they're punished.
Yeah.
They're cute. It's so festive. Look at all your things, and look at the guy in the hat and the Santa hat.
Who's in the Santa? Oh, there's a guy in the audience. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I thought you meant one of our guys was wearing a Santa hat, because I would have fired him. I hate Christmas. Toys and children all happy. You know, I was talking to you in the hallway after the show last time. We started talking about singing, and you said something very strange. You said that you think that singing is everybody's God-given right and that everybody must sing as often as they can. Do you believe that, really?
Well, it's not my religion, but, well, yeah, no, I mean, if you don't want to sing, I'm not going to make anybody sing, of course, but I think people, you know, I've run into it more and more where people say, oh, you know, my mother or my older sister, people said, oh, don't sing, don't sing. And people find it so easy to make jokes, mean jokes like, hey, keep your day job, don't sing. You know what I mean? Doesn't everybody, haven't you had that thing? Or people are stricken by, oh, I can't sing, I can't sing. They've been humiliated. And I think it's intergenerational, you know, from generation to generation. Whatever the hell is it? You know, and so mothers do it to sons and they do it to their children. It's like
it's passed on.
I think so. And singing is like, somebody said, I didn't make this up, like prayer. You don't have to be good. You don't have to have a good voice to do it. Just like prayer, it's your birthright to thrill to do it, and your genuineness of heart is all that qualifies.
And so do you sing often, like around the house?
No, I never sing. I don't.
I sing, but I have the same thing. When I always was interested in singing, and people would always just say, shut up, you can't sing, and you're a bad singer.
But
yeah.
You're a good singer. I heard you sing the other day with that, for me to poop on.
Yes.
But you sang.
We have a classy show here.
I like that.
For people
bit.
who didn't see that, you missed a sweet one.
That's a funny bit. I like that bit. But you sang with him, and you've got a vibrato like Edith Piaf. No, it was beautiful. It was Elvis-y and Piaf-y.
Oh, thanks. Well, throw a little Elvis in there and I'm happy. I just loved it when I was a kid when people would say, hey, you're a really good singer. You sound like a woman opera singer.
No, B. Lily.
But I would, you know, I always...
like B. Lily.
Well, thank you.
Do you know what B. Lily
I know
like?
who B. Lily
Kind of little smallish eyes.
Yes.
It just occurred to me.
I have like a voice from like the 1920s. That's one of those. Yeah. I do. I don't have a voice of young people today. I have a voice that's like, hey, you pal, come over here, see? Let's get going. That's the voice I have.
That's good.
And old people, like old women, have always liked me because I remind them of a newspaper boy they knew during the Depression.
Sure.
I'm serious.
It's very Jolson, very Jolson.
And when I sing, it's things like, button up your overcoat when the wind blows free. You know, and it's like... It's terrible. It's a curse.
It's good. Rudy Valley,
yeah.
It's good.
Well, but you once played... You're very musical, and I understand you once played with Aerosmith. How did that happen?
I did. Here's what happened. I was on Saturday Night Live, hosting the show, and so were they. And during the rehearsal, you know, it's your heart. It's a nerve-wracking thing. It's terrifying, is what it is. So on the day of the show. It was the first time I'd done it. I thought, oh, something to get me. You know, music is maybe my way into confidence and a little bit of flow.
Because it's scary to do live comedy.
Oh my gosh, it's very scary. So they're playing, and I sort of and I was listening to them and kind of sidled up to the keyboardist, and while they were rehearsing, and I go, you know, I play too. He said, well, do you want to play? And so I was playing and kind of playing with them, and I was playing kind of vociferously. I thought, this is good. I'm getting into it. I'm feeling good. And whack. And the keyboard, which hadn't been like screwed down yet, fell down. It fell down on the floor. And it and I was like, oh, stricken. Now the keyboardist said, oh, that's okay. Let me, I'll do it. Oh, look, one of the things is broken. That's okay. I said, I'm sorry.
perform in like an hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now you can imagine what my system is doing. I'm feeling, oh, I'm such a jerk. Oh, I feel terrible now. How can I go on? Anyway, I went on and worked out. I felt good. But now we switched to a year later, and I wound up at a concert, an outdoor concert in San Diego or something. A big 30,000 people. And we were backstage because we'd seen them before. It's
an Aerosmith concert.
Yeah. Aerosmith concert, and he was singing songs to me and my group back kind of on the side of the stage. And then toward the end, he said, "Hey, Jeff, are you going to play with us or what? Come on." And I ran up on stage, and the guy kind of taught me quickly the chords, and I was playing with Aerosmith.
In front of 30,000 people? Was that fun?
Yes, it was a blast.
I would think it would be great. And some groupies? You got some groupies?
You know who was there?
Right.
You know who was there that night?
Who was there?
Pamela Lee. Anderson. Was Liv Tyler, I remember. She was younger then, you know, his daughter, beautiful daughter. And Pamela Lee
Just
Anderson,
a lot of beautiful women around.
You know,
I've heard that about rock and roll.
Sure.
I've heard that it attracts women.
But